Hi guys, Mrs. Sizemore here. So today we're going to be making a bicycle. It might look something like this. And I will walk you through on how to do that. And to get started, all we're going to need is a piece of paper. If you want to turn it into a Mother's Day card or a birthday card, that's fine. Just go ahead and fold your paper in half like that. And we're going to be working horizontally if that's the case. And you need a pencil, an eraser, and then some kind of black marker. I'm using a Sharpie, but any kind of marker will do. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to start by drawing the letter A, except without the middle piece, okay? What we're going to do is just very lightly with our pencil, we are going to make our letter A a little bit thicker, just like that. Okay, now notice I don't have a middle piece, okay? At the bottom of every line of my A, the two lines, we're drawing a circle about the size of a dime. And if you can see how I did that, I drew another little circle inside. Okay, now I'm going to draw my second circle about the size of a dime. Okay, notice that mine is not perfect, and that's fine. I want you guys to just do it lightly with a pencil. If it's really bad, you can erase it, but we're going to go over this with black. So I'm showing you it's about the size of a dime. All right, so once we have our letter A with no middle, and then the two circles, one with the middle rim and one without, we are going to go on to the next step, which is a big C. So here, notice that I drew the letter C and it dropped below the other circle. It's touching the circle, and now I drew the other half of the C. So it's basically the giant circle is going to be a tire. So I'm drawing an inner tire so you can see that it's a thick part of the bike. Okay, so it's a big circle touching the small circle. And then inside I drew another circle and another circle. So we got lots of circles going on. All right. If you need to pause this at any time, go ahead. We're going to draw another circle, another tire about the same, we're going to try to make it the same size as this one. And I'm going to start by drawing a C. The C really helps me. It's the same size as the other one. And I'm going to go ahead and complete that C with another circle. So notice how I gave markers to myself, trying to make it about the same size. So it came across and it's the same size as the back circle. Okay, now here I am drawing the inner tube. There. Now it's starting to take shape like a bike. We have the tires and the gears. Okay. If at any point you need to stop and go back, that's fine. Just pause the video. Right now I'm going to connect my gears with the back tire, just with a straight line, two straight lines like that. Okay, I'm going to continue up my gears. Going up, we're going to make kind of the shape of a V. So I have two straight lines going up, and then we're going to do the cross part of the bike with another two straight lines. Very simple. Again, if they're not perfectly straight, don't worry, because we're going to go over with black. Now we're going to work on our handlebars. Now you can make handlebars differently. If you want your handlebars to be kind of like the beach cruiser ones, they'd be a little bit more rounded. These are just going to be very simple handlebars. So go ahead and draw the handlebars, and then we're going to work on the back seat. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit more. It should be level with the handlebars. I'm just going to do a nice flat shape of a seat, and that's it. Okay, now we're going to add a couple more lines to get it all connected together. So from the line where the seat is going up, I'm going to connect that to the back wheel. Now we're going to add some more lines. We're going to, for the pedals, so from the gears, we're going to go ahead and add a little pedal going up and a pedal going down. Just very simple, not a lot of detail. We're just doing simple lines. We're adding back spokes to the bike, and we're going to do this all the way around to the back and to the front tire. We don't need to make these super close together because then it'll just look like too much. Let's just make them nice and spaced out. Again, they don't have to be perfect. As soon as we add black to this bike, it's going to look way better. So even if it looks a little bit sketchy right now, I want you to get all these little details put in, and then when you're happy with it, you can go ahead and we're going to add the black. So all you're going to do is trace the pencil with black. Okay, at this time, now we're going to add our basket. So we're going to put a little basket in front of the bike. We're just going to do kind of a little rectangle, just keep it very simple. And we're just going to add a few crisscrosses to it to make it look like a basket. At this time, if you want to pause the video, you can go out into your backyard or your front yard. Make sure you ask your parents first and collect some cute little flowers. Now, the ones I collected aren't anything special. They're just little weeds, maybe things that you don't even notice when you're outside. Just collect a few ones, even if they are weeds and they're green. It doesn't matter. Just fill your little basket with little cute flowers. And before I glue them down, I'm just putting them out so you can see what I want them to look like. All right, next you're going to need some white glue. So for the white glue, all you're going to do is put a nice glob of glue on top of the basket, just like this. And then you're going to add your flowers. You're not going to press it on there. You're just going to let it sit just right on top, and then don't touch it for a while because it's going to take some time to dry. Just however you want it to look. Just make it look beautiful. You can organize them however you want. If you need to add a little bit more puddle of glue, go ahead and do that. And just get really creative with this part and make it your own. Another detail you can add is you can add some color to your bike. You can make it any color you want. I'm using a colored pencil, but if you want to use a crayon or anything like that, that's perfectly fine. Since we are just sometimes limited to what we have, we're going to use what's around us. So go ahead and color it, and then you can write a cute little message on top if you want, however you want to write it, and enjoy.